What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy Wormy, and earlier today I talked about this particular article from Bounding Under Comics in which you had the Naruto studio president actually come out and reject, changing anime and changing manga in order to fit a more Western audience because it takes away the soul from the actual property itself. Now, when it comes to this, and we can shout out to Gal for alerting me to all this. Shout out to my lovely producer. I guess there's a new JRPG coming out. I know nothing about this JRPG, but it's coming out last day until the global launch of Eiyuden Chronicles. This is your chance to share your heart and tell us what this moment means to you. So I guess this game is coming out today or tomorrow. And yeah, hey, it's launching to the States, or maybe it's already out. I might be getting that wrong. But hey, it's launching. People were getting excited for it. People were interested in it. From my understanding, this was created by another very popular director, a director that knew what he was doing, a director that had a lot of interest in him. He was a very fan favorite director who made previous JRPGs that my producer Gal actually really liked. And he got screwed over, so he goes off and makes this one, and apparently it ain't going so well because he come over here to Grums. So many JRPG fans were looking forward to Suikoden's spiritual successor, Eiyuden Chronicles. And I'm trying my hardest here. Gal's probably gonna watching this right now going like, I'm going to hurt him. But at Zakad showed us they botched the localization. Eiyuden deserved a better translation without the garbage. At 505 Games, Japanese companies are being swindled by their localizers. And when you take a look at these, now this isn't a politicized version, okay? This is just a great example of how awful a lot of these localizers truly are and how awful their localization is. And you know what? I'll pull this up over in a new tab for you guys. I'll open the image in a new tab. That way you guys can get a better view of this. And I'll do this for a lot of the other stuff because we have tons of examples of this. But you see it right here. Here's the English version. You got a lens, Noah. Here's the Japanese version. Oh, you've got a lens too, Noah? Well, ladies and gentlemen, so do I. Hee and I. Rub-a-dub-dub, don't be a flub. Look, come on, come on, come on. She's rubbing the lens during the above line. There, did you see the glint? There, you could see it for a moment, right? Now, you might be saying, this is a nothing burger. This is not a big issue, but here's more of it. You got your English version here, right over here. You got your Japanese version here. Got him. We did it. Are you sure it is a he? But what is this huge thing? Oh, wait, what? That is night and day. All these are night and day comparisons. And right here, you could say this is more politicized, trying to ask, pronouns and things like that. But right here, it's just like, what is this thing that we just got? What is this thing we just beat? Why do you care if it's a he? So you see this going on. You see this happening. And one of the big things that actually happened a long time throughout all this is the reason they try to change these things up is because they'll argue they can't fit it in the voice bubble. They can't fit it in the actual text itself because it's not going to fit. I see plenty of room for we did it. I see plenty of room for but what is this huge thing? You come back over here. I see plenty of room for all of these. It's pretty self-explanatory that they're just choosing to do this. We also have more examples right here. Oh, it's another one of those gate things. Oh, is this another one of these? Back up, folks. I'll handle this. Rub-a-dub-dub. Open, ya schlub. All right, leave this one to me. Come on out, Rune Lens. Open sesame. Hey, this one's broken. Open, you dumb door. Huh? It didn't work. Is it broken? That's completely different ways of expressing these things that changes up how a person actually views this character. Their dialogue has made this girl go from maybe a little bit of a bubbly character to kind of a dunce. I'm not gonna lie, this line makes her sound more like a dunce, make her sound more inept and not capable of actually doing the job, where the overall lines just make her maybe a little bit more bubbly, maybe a little bit of a different kind of character versus a dunce. Somebody who's actually capable versus a dunce. But these aren't the only examples we have of this. We actually have the entire thread We have all the examples, and they're not good. They're all around awful. Each one is horrific. You're with the watch, yes? Good, good. You're with the watch, yes. They add in the good, good. They make it harder. They actually are adding something. The entire reason that they used to say we have to change this is because we can't fit it in the bubble. You added stuff to that to make the bubble even harder to fit everything in. So why the heck did you do that? You're going against your own argument there. As you may be aware, we need leverage to negotiate with the Empire, which means we must pull our weight on this little co-expedition. It is absolutely imperative that this co-expedition produces results, as that will give us leverage to negotiate with the Empire. Completely different ways of doing this, completely different styles. And you're seeing a more accurate translation right here in front of you, and you're seeing what they're actually putting out. You're seeing how they're showing this to us, and they're changing characters. They're changing up how this all looks, and it ain't pretty. This is just another example of localizers going into a property, going into something, and not actually doing their job correctly, not actually even trying to do their job right. Because what they do is they're going in there, instead of, translating it the way they should be doing, giving you a more accurate one-to-one, they're blatantly changing it because they're lazy. They're lazy. That's what it boils down to. They're not even trying to give you the overall actual story. The way they're changing these dialogues change how these characters actually look and represent themselves. And it's no wonder when you got this coming out earlier, localizers upset over the Ancient Magnus Bride manga's AI translation, and you had audiences praising it, thinking this was a good idea. Let's go to start doing this because we're so tired of localizers doing this. We're so tired of localizers coming out and botching the localization on purpose sometimes. 100% on purpose, because I like to pull this one up. 8+ years of awful politicized English localization in games and anime. This is not the first time this has happened. It's just another example of them doing this, and it's another example of them botching a localization. Maybe not injecting politics outright, maybe not saying, oh my god, you're sexist, misogynist, and putting politics deep within these lines. But what it does show is that they don't care, and they're doing lazy work because they're not good at their jobs. They don't care about actually giving you, a accurate translation. They just want to throw crap out there. Again, the argument used to be these word bubbles, we need to try to fit all this stuff in there, so we have to change stuff up. We can't fit it all in there, so we have to change it up. But you're seeing them now add stuff and change context altogether, change how a character looks, and they're adding stuff to the thing that doesn't even need to be added. So your argument's out the window. It doesn't make sense, but they're lazy. They don't want to actually do the job right. They've never wanted to do the job right. They want to sit there, do an easy job, and then complain that they're not getting paid enough and audiences don't appreciate them enough. You know what? You want to know how you could maybe make more money and actually be more appreciated? If you do what fans are able to do really easily and just get basically a one-for-one translation, as close to one-to-one as humanly possible, and quit adding stuff, quit botching it, quit being lazy, and quit politicizing literally every ounce of this stuff. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.